Hello.
Good morning.
Morning, Friday. We just left Domaine La Salle. Oh dear me, what we like. Beautiful campsite. Have a lovely 3 nights there. Would really recommend that. It was about £19 a night, and you get beautiful facilities, lovely heated indoor swimming pool and an outdoor swimming pool. Had a lovely meal at one of the bars yesterday and a few drinks. Lovely bike rides. So thoroughly enjoyed our stay there and really recommend it.
Your restaurants and your places, isn't there, round and about as well?
Yeah, there's quite a few, and if you come in July and August, there'll be even more open as well.
I would imagine it.
Pretty busy. Not sure I'd come then really, but if you've got kids and everything then, or grandkids you're bringing, I'm sure there'll be plenty for them. So this morning the next stop is near La Rochelle. It's on Île de Ré, and it's on a little place called Loix, which is spelled Loix. Loix. It's pronounced Loix. So you get to La Rochelle and there's a few little islands to the left hand side of that. Loix is one of the smallest parts of those. It's islands, but it's linked by the road, so you haven't got to go on a ferry or a boat or anything like that. So it's linked by road. It's another flower camping site. So we've been to a few of the flower ones now, and they've been really nice. But this is the only site that we did actually book when we were planning our trip, because it gets very busy, and we knew that we wanted to go to this place because we had seen some of the YouTubers had been there, and it did look really lovely. Plus, if we booked it when we did book it, we got 20% off. So it's worked out about £22 a night, which might sound a lot, but we did actually treat ourselves with this one to a privileged premium pitch, which has got your own sanitary block and barbecue area and seating area, and so it's got your own toilet, shower, washing up place and everything. So we'll see what that's like. I think all the flower places have them.
That one that we were on at
I can't remember where we are.
Van had them, didn't
as well.
it?
So we'll see what they're like, but we thought for sort of £22 a night it seemed really cheap, but then when you're looking at that'll be the most expensive site that we've stayed at in France. But we thought we'd just do it just to try it out really, see what we think. But also it's going to be nice because we've got some friends meeting us there. They're on their way back up. They're motorhomes as well. They've been in Spain for the last 6 weeks or so. They're heading back home. So on their way to the ferry, they're going to join us for 2 nights, which is lovely. They're good old friends of ours, aren't they? So we're going to have a good old catch up and a chin wag and a few bottles of wine with them, which will be lovely. So we probably won't do a lot of filming in the next couple of days. But once we've waved them off, we'll be back to it. So follow us on our travels on Île de Ré, and we'll
Catch you soon.
Supermarket stop now.
Supermarket.
Gas stop. Everything stop on the way to Loix. So we'll see you shortly. Coming up to the bridge that goes over from La Rochelle to Île de Ré. You do have to pay to go over it. I think from what I've read, you pay to go over it, but you don't pay to come back. How much it is, but anyway, we need to pay it. So that cost €8. It was a person, it wasn't a machine, so that was good, wasn't it? €8, that's not too bad, is it? 6-7 quid. So off we go across the bridge.
So you can walk and cycle. Actually, it's quite a distance, isn't it, from where we're staying then back to La Rochelle?
Oh, it is, yeah.
So
I did think when you said that it was quite.
Well, to be quite honest, I thought you came over here and it was just at the side.
No, you've got another island to go across. We're out in Sticks.
Oh.
Sorry.
Wait, no, pleasant.
Very nice. Gaz doesn't know where we've got. I'll just book it, give him a postcode. But yeah, it looks nice. So Île de Ré is about 3 different islands. It's Saint-Martin-de-Ré, Loix, Saint-Martin-de-Ré, La Flotte. So it's all a bit of a group. Resorts over there that you can see.
It won't be like cycling over the D.
Oh.
No lift involved.
Never seen anything like it in my life. A lift to get to somewhere over in Île de Ré. So the way it brings you down, it's quite small roads, lots and lots of roundabouts Gaz has done today. There's no sort of really direct route on a motorway. There is a toll route that would probably be quicker, but it does take you a little bit out of the way. Anyway, we're on holiday, we're not in a rush.
No, I'm not. I'd rather see a bit than sit on toll roads and just get somewhere quicker, to be quite honest.
Nice villages. Here we are in Île de Ré. Looks sort of quite Spanish.
It does just look a bit different as you come over, doesn't it?
It does look different, yeah. I think it's going to be, everybody says how nice it is for cycling, so hopefully, we're here for 6 nights actually, so we thought we'd have 2/3 of the way through, we thought we'd have a bit of a 6-nighter where we've got 5 full days where we can just set everything up, get chilled and do what we want every day, so it'll be nice. So with friends tomorrow, but it's back to us. We'll have to speak to each other again, won't we? I'm saying it'll be strange speaking to other people. They probably think the same after 6 weeks.
At the roundabout, take the second exit to Saint-Martin-de-Ré.
We'll bring you back when we get over to Loix. Very green and pretty here. We're not far away now.
No. Where are we camping?
Camping Les Îles. So we're just about to come to the campsite, so I'll go and get organised and I'll leave Gary to it.
We'll probably catch up with you in a few
couple of days when we've waved off our friends. So the journey that we took getting from our base at Saint-Martin-de-Ré involved coming down here, the D38 we picked up, and we went up the D205 and we went over Chalon and onto the D948. We came down here past Île onto the still on the D948 over La Roche-sur-Yon, and we went over it here, so we didn't have to go on the toll. That's the toll part there. And we came round and we joined the D746 there, past Montréal-sur-le-Désès, and we carried it on all down here over Loix, and then we joined the D137 all the way down here onto the N11, and then onto here, onto La Rochelle, and the N237 at La Rochelle then takes you over the bridge and onto Île de Ré, and then we went down. This one has got weight limits on it, the D735, so it put us onto the D201 right up here, and then a little road there that takes you onto Loix, which is the island where we are at the moment. So a very straightforward journey. It was very easy, no toll roads at all, so we've only used that one toll road about the first day that we got here. So yeah, I mean the sat-nav, if we follow the sat-nav with the weight limits in it, then, and we've put no tolls as well, so the only thing that there is that there's a charge for coming over the bridge at La Rochelle over to Île de Ré. That was €8, so that's worked out. I think it was about £6.40 or something like that. I understand it's only a toll when you're coming across it onto the Île de Ré, but obviously when we leave we'll be able to find that out, whether it's free or whether you have to pay again. But yeah, that wasn't too bad, £6 something. So yeah, very straightforward journey. Nice going over the bridge.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Today we're heading down to the actual bridge where you come in from La Rochelle. It's about 22 kilometres, so 44 kilometres or so round trip. But that's our plan for today. So we'll crack on and we'll catch up a bit later. Probably put a few photos in and maybe some little short clips of video as we track down there. Try and capture a bit of flavour of the place and the beauty of it.
So cycle friendly, isn't it?
Yeah, much so. There's plenty of cycle routes and things. Nice cycle map available from receptions. So the buildings you see sort of to the front of us, that's Loix.
First view of the pond.
Interesting little structure. We'll continue up to the bridge. So what we're going to do is we're going to cycle up to the bridge. If you can get up on one side, we might go up to the top and then come back. Hopefully the camera's getting this. So we came up to the top and we're heading back down. It's worth doing, wasn't it?
Lovely, isn't it?
And there we are, back down. So we'll go and find somewhere for a bit of lunch now. Some more of these wooden structures that they build.
Sweet. Turtle or a tortoise.
I don't know whether we're in time to get the turtle on the right hand side, and then you've got these here. So we're just coming into La Flotte.
A little place.
So this is Saint-Martin-de-Ré. Not sure whether it maybe an old fort, but I don't know whether it's maybe been a prison.
I don't know. It was called Port. Was it Port Thomas or something?
Oh, Port is door though, isn't it?
Oh, that's the door to Thomas. But it is like an old fortified.
Well, it is, but then with the new stuff inside, and suggests to me it's maybe a prison, because all that across would be to stop people landing. Looks like it was no barracks. As we leave Saint-Martin-de-Ré, we rejoin the cycle path, winding our way back to our campsite in Loix. We hope you've enjoyed today's ride. Along the way we've been treated to spectacular scenery, from the peaceful salt marshes of Loix to the rolling vine fields, before finally arriving at the bridge to La Rochelle. Our return route allowed us to soak in the rich history and charm of La Flotte and Saint-Martin-de-Ré, each village revealing its own character and stories. Join us again tomorrow as we continue exploring more of the island by bike. Hello!
Good morning.
So we're back.
Bonjour, mes amis.
Still on the Île de Ré. Back on the bikes. So just come through the village. We'll maybe film a bit of the village when we go back. I just wasn't quite sure of the way we were going, so it was easier not to film. So today we are, as I say, back on the bikes, and we're heading across to, what was it called? Farder.
Lane.
Well, we're heading across to Lighthouse and that. But our first probable stop will be Ars-en-Ré. So unless we see anything, we'll pick you up when we get down there.
Beautiful day, it really is. Stunning. Seen some lovely birds.
We'll try and get some photos a bit today and put some photos of the birds that we see. Yes, we've just stopped at one of the many salts areas. Not quite sure what the name is for them actually. I'm in the salt marshes, but I don't know whether there's a name, an actual name for. Yes, yeah, they're not exactly a mine, are they? So as you can see, they're just managing the beds, where they bring the water in and then process of evaporation leaves the salt, which you can buy. Many of these places, many of these businesses have little. So the area we're just passing through now is called Île de Ré, and directly in front of us you can see Ars-en-Ré. So this is us just coming up into the main square.
So Ars-en-Ré is renowned for its black and white bell tower, used once as a landmark for sailors. Its belfry is topped by a black and white bell tower, which is 42 metres high, which still serves as a landmark and guides boats to the entrance to the bay of Île de Ré, an inland sea, and the access channel to the port. It's a beautiful stretch of water and is a favourite with sea and beach lovers. It's a relatively old village, evidenced by its church, whose foundations date back to the 7th century. Once it was as important as Saint-Martin.
Not sure how easy you'll hear us with the wind.
It's really windy now, isn't it? Warm wind though.
We've come up from Ars-en-Ré and we've come more now into an area with grapes. Lots of vine fields.
Looks like there's a lot of new ones been planted, doesn't it, there?
So I'm thinking we should be turning right up here.
So the Port-en-Ré is the exact opposite of the islands to where we went on the bridge yesterday. You probably do need bikes to get around easily, don't you?
Absolutely.
But everywhere hires bikes. Every street you go on, there's a bike hire place, isn't there?
Yeah.
And you can hire ordinary bikes or e-bikes. Right nesting place,
Isn't it? Yeah, oh, there's some.
Little chicks. Aren't they cute? Do you want a photo of them?
Look at this we're going over.
Oh wow.
It's like a spider.
That's a bit spooky.
So this area we're coming into now is Les Portes de Ré. So we're now just heading out of Île de Ré and we're heading up to Loix, which is where the lighthouse is. Just stopped in a little bar and the Coke and a lemonade. So we just pulled off the cycle track and found this little walkway up to the beach, and this is the view we were met with. Wasn't it beautiful? Stunning, isn't that? How lovely. So that's where we're heading to next, the lighthouse. So the cycle route we're on now brings us round towards the lighthouse, and as we get to this point here, as we come round the corner, there in front of us is the lighthouse. I think you were saying earlier, the lighthouse is named after Wales, isn't it?
Yeah. It's Lighthouse of Wales.
Yeah.
Wales and the sea, not Wales the place. And it was due to the fact that some Wales beach just near here, and that's how it got its name. So it's guides boats in.
Yeah.
You can go in it, yeah. Yeah, you can go right
What's that of the? I mean, we went in it. Yeah.
I think we saw the other day it was about €4.50 to go.
Yeah, we'll be able to see that.
Yeah, €4.50, which isn't too bad really, but I don't feel the need to go in there.
You've got, as you can see, quite a few restaurants.
Yeah.
As I said, we came here, didn't we, on, what day was it? Saturday. And it was heaving. I mean, so were the routes, were they? They were heaving. You know, and
plan your trip so that you're here Monday to Friday, then it'd be better. I mean, it was all right. It was fine, but it was not.
No idea what it'd be like in sort of July, August.
No.
When everything seems to be more open, but
I don't think I'd come then.
You know, I mean, that's fine. The problem is you do also get a lot of people that are out, you know, wanting to quick they can go from A to B.
Yeah,
as there's a lot of people that obviously just want to plod along and enjoy.
Yeah, but they don't slow it down.
No, there's a lot that don't
want to get
bother, do they?
No.
They just.
Which I suppose if they're local, you know, they mud up the bikes really.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I mean, there's lovely gardens that you can go around as well, which you get included in your ticket for the lighthouse. You can see people up there.
Yeah. You can certainly go.
Yeah, we saw people
go around.
Top the other day, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Well, there's people up there. I've just seen people up there now as we're walking up more towards it.
Yeah.
There's a bit of an overview of what you see. That one on as well, but it's in French.
That's quite a structure, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is look very well kept, don't they, over here?
Yeah.
I'm not going in. There's a nice restaurant here that you like, then we'll go in. So I can eat any time of day.
What you got there, is it? Oh.
Quite like some mules.
Some what, sorry?
Mules.
Yeah, well, didn't we see the sun on that one round there?
What's that?
Up there.
Was it back on that, yeah?
So you're back with us. We've just had a nice meal, haven't we?
We have. Oh, it was beautiful. We'll show you the pictures.
We'll put the pictures in of the meal that we had at the lighthouse.
Oysters, followed by moule frites, so mussels and chips, and then a crepe. So I had a banana and chocolate, and Gary had a salted caramel. €62, which I don't think is too bad because I had some wine. Gary had a beer and 3 courses.
That is very.
Yeah.
So we just picked up the bikes again. We're back on the cycle route and we're heading towards St Clements, Ban or Bain or something like that. Anyhow, I can hear Jules laughing at me because obviously not the right pronunciation.
It's fine, isn't it?
So that's about 2.5 kilometres down here. So it's hack as well.
It's just such a beautiful place over here. We were saying we would come back next year or anything, but we will come back at some point, I think. It's a very easy place to holiday if you cycle and walk. It's no good if you want to go around by car or anything like that because you're not going to see anything really because the roads just aren't made for it. But cycles and walks are absolutely fantastic. You can just explore so much. There's always a little or a village or something that you can stop for a coffee or a meal or, you know, these places just crop up and it's just lovely.
Yeah, so head on down and pick you up in a bit.
Yeah.
Some of them look as though they've been parked a while, don't they?
Don't they? Free parking, you see. Not for a motorhome, no.
So this intersection here is when we came out, we went left. Well, we went straight on, which is left, and that took us all the way around by the park and to Le Port-en-Ré. So we just make our way back now. We don't need to go into Ars-en-Ré.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to our nice sunny pitch here in Loix. I don't think it's going to stay sunny today, but we thought we'd just do a bit on the pitch before the forecasted rain perhaps comes later on today. So this is the premium pitch that we've gone for at the Flower Camping Les Îlets on Loix. It's quite a cute pitch, really. It's the premium free camp, it's called. So we've got our picnic area here, which we've used quite a lot because obviously our friends came the other day and that was lovely for her to put in all the food out and everything like that. You've got the lights up here, which made it a really nice ambience. And then over here, it's obviously left very au naturel, but that seems to be what they like over here, doesn't it? So this is our kitchen. So we have a sink, we have a fridge, and we have a hot plate. That's obviously our Kadak. So you can do a bit of cooking in here. The fridge was on when we came, so that was okay. We have a cupboard if you want it. And it is all padlocked and stuff, so you can keep it safe. And then in here, I'll put the light on. We have shower, and we have a sink, and we have a loo. So yeah, not much emptying toilets for Mr. E this time. So yeah, we'll give the floor a sweep out because it's getting a bit muddy. So yeah, it's been really nice actually having that, hasn't it? We've always done all the washing up in there and things, so we've not had to do a lot in the van at all, you know. So if you're having messy food, you don't have to go up to the washing up facilities or anything like that, and it keeps the van quite clean as well. So yeah, we've enjoyed this pitch, haven't we? It was still only £22 a night. If it was any more, I don't think we'd have bothered, because it's not what we normally do, but we just thought we'd treat ourselves since we're here for 6 nights. So tonight's our last night.